Chapter 1. Blaze. Current day. I'm woken by Colt staggering into his room next to mine. I glance up at the clock. It's 2 a.m. Nothing new. Colt has gained a reputation as a bit of a playboy. He's tamed quite a bit since his worst, following high school. But when he goes out, this is normal. He never brings a girl home. Sage's rules and all, but he doesn't go out as often anymore. Sage came back for Megan's graduation just like she promised. Then she left again. Something bothered her when she left, but she wouldn't talk. A few months later, she and I headed out to the Grand Canyon. We spent a lot of time talking. Her nightmares had stopped since she'd been gone. She'd seen so many places, dated some guys, and we talked about it all. The Grand Canyon was everything we had planned and more. On our 4th day, Dad called to say Sage's family ranch was getting ready to go on the market. True to her promise, Sage came back and dived into ranch life head first. I could tell she needed the time away. She'd been through a lot and she deserved it. When the ranch went up for sale, we were able to put in an anonymous full-price bid, and they accepted. When they realized it was us on closing day, they tried to back out, but they were obligated by law at that point, and we bought the property. Sage had said she did a lot of thinking while she was away, and she wanted to renovate the main house. We had the money and did a lot of it ourselves where we could. After 2 years, it was done. She shocked us all when she moved into the house. She said she had to conquer and take control of the memories. She talked to Jason, Megan, Mac, and me to move in with her. It took a lot more talking to get Colt to move in, but like me, he really couldn't deny her anything either. So, here we are. She still has nightmares, but only when they're triggered. Maybe 2 to 3 a year now. Dad is semi-retired now, and he works the ranch as needed. I've taken over the east side, and Sage has taken over the west side. We run them together under the same name, but we each run a separate crew and come to help each other as needed. Colt bounces between the two as needed, but spends more time with my crew. Mac is the ranch manager on Sage's side. He loves it and has said he doesn't want the headache of owning a ranch but loves working it. Jason now owns and runs the bar, and Megan owns the salon in town. Both help on the ranch as needed, but it has never been their dream. I drift back to sleep and wake to my 6 a.m. alarm. Smelling coffee and bacon is enough to get me out of bed. I head downstairs to see Sage cooking omelets, bacon, and biscuits. I come up behind her and look over her shoulder. Her long brown hair is pulled up in a messy bun, and she has her usual pajamas of gym shorts and a t-shirt on. I make a cup of coffee and sit at the table to wait for her to finish breakfast. "Did you hear Colt stumble in last night?" she asks. "Yeah, I swear it's like he tries to wake me up when he comes home drunk like that." Sage rolls her eyes. "Wouldn't surprise me." As Sage finishes breakfast, everyone rolls downstairs to eat and grab a coffee. As usual, we talk about ranch business and plans for the day. "I'm thinking of starting a live music night at the bar," Jason says. "Bring in some local talent and sign some small tours. What do you guys think?" "Would you keep it to country music?" Sage asks. "Of course. Gotta stay true to who we are." Jason grins. "I like the idea. I might know someone who'd like the exposure, though I might have to do some talking since it's in a bar," Sage says. "You always know someone for everything," Colt says. "I met a lot of people while I traveled, and I made it a point to keep in touch with them." Colt grunts and gets up to put his plate in the sink and stomp out of the house, like he does every time Sage mentions her travels. She sighs. "I don't think he's forgiven me for leaving like I did." "Have you talked to him about it?" Megan asks. "He won't talk about it. Always seems to change his subject or have somewhere else to be. I've given up." Sage sighs, watching after where Colt stormed off. "He's hard-headed, but he'll come around," Jason says. Well, I think I'm ready to take on another girl at the salon, Megan says, changing the subject. We have the clients for it, but I'm having a hard time finding someone. If any of you know anyone who wants to work in small town USA, let me know. After Megan has left, Mac, Sage, and I talk a bit of ranch business before Sage gets a call. One of her clients is there to drop off a horse for training, and she heads out. I head over to the east side of the ranch to check with my crew, making a mental list of things I need to pick up in town. I see Colt headed into the barn and follow him in. Hey, you need to talk to Sage. We can all pick up on the tension between you two when she talks about her travels. He grunts. I have nothing to say. I look at him. What is your deal? I get she didn't say goodbye the way she should have, but we've all forgiven her and moved on. You can't tell me you don't know why she did it. You understand it more than I do. Oh, I understand all right. Look, I don't want to talk about it. I promised to talk to Sage, but not right now. Okay? I nod. That will have to be good enough. I don't want to push him, though I feel like there's something he isn't telling me. For the rest of the day, I take inventory and head into town to get supplies. I need to pick up some groceries Sage has asked for and run some errands. I can't shake this feeling deep down in my gut that this is the calm before the storm. I've had this feeling a few times in my life, normally right before I'd find Sage hiding in the barn. I felt it again right before Colt's dad showed up for the last time, and again the night before everything happened with Mac. It's a feeling I hate, one that scares the crap out of me because I know something is coming, but I have no idea from where. Heading to bed that night, I try to place all my ducks in a row. I check on Sage and browse the court files, making sure her sperm donor is still in jail. I fall asleep with my gun by my bed and my hand on my phone, praying I'm just overreacting.
You can listen to the rest of the book in the Tempt Romance audiobooks app, available on the App Store and Google Play. The link to the book is in the description. Discover even more bestsellers and exclusive stories updated weekly, only in Tempt Romance audiobooks.